In this quiet corner of the universe, Earth had always been seen as a soft target. Mighty empires like the Galactic Council and the Krell Armada believed that humans were only meant for farming and small-time chores, lacking both the courage and the technology to face an enemy. The Krell Armada, which had ruled the entire galaxy for thousands of years, decided that the time had come to wipe Earth out forever. Their commander, Lord Varkas, sat smiling on his grand throne, ordering his generals to erase every trace of Earth before the sun set. His pride was so great that he never even imagined anyone could stop them. But deep beneath the surface of the Earth, away from the world's eyes, 45-year-old Commander Elias had been working for the past 10 years on something far beyond the enemy's imagination. Elias had spent his entire life searching for weaknesses in the enemy's technology and had eventually invented a new phase shift technology. When 5,000 heavy ships of the Krell Armada reached Earth's orbit and the entire sky filled with their red lights, people across the world cowered in their homes out of fear. Lord Varkas charged his main gun and was just about to press the firing button when, suddenly, the darkness of space shattered like glass. Thousands of human ships, which until then had been completely invisible to the enemy, suddenly emerged right in the middle of the enemy fleet. These were no ordinary ships, their design was as sharp and dangerous as a black sword. From the cockpit of his flagship, the Iron Will, Commander Elias opened the radio and sent a message to the entire galaxy: "You made the mistake of thinking we were weak, now watch how humanity strikes back." These new deadly ships of the humans fired blue laser beams that cut through the enemy's invincible shields like butter. The Krell generals could not believe their eyes as their massive ships turned into balls of fire and exploded in space. Elias drove his ship straight into the center of the enemy line and began wreaking havoc, for today, the prey had become the hunter. When Lord Varkas saw his invincible fleet turning into ashes within minutes, his rage touched the sky. He ordered his remaining ships to pull into a delta formation and turned his largest mega-ion cannon toward Earth. His plan was simple: if he couldn't win ship to ship, he would destroy the entire planet in a single blow. A grand, terrifying light began to gather in space, a sign that the enemy was about to launch their final and most dangerous strike. When the people on Earth saw the sky glowing so intensely, they feared that everything was finally over. But Commander Elias was 2 steps ahead of the enemy. He ordered his remaining ships to form a focus shield. The humans' deadly ships moved close to one another, creating a magnetic field that not only stopped the mega-ion beam but began to absorb it. Elias watched his ship's computer as the energy levels surged past 100%. With a smile, he said that the enemy's own weapon would now decide their fate. Elias fired that same stolen energy back at the Krell Armada. The resulting explosion was so massive that 2/3 of the enemy ships were turned into heaps of ash in an instant. Lord Varkas's flagship was now breaking apart, and alarms began screaming inside. Seeing the opportunity, Elias landed the Iron Will directly inside the enemy's main hangar. Picking up his old laser rifle, he stepped out of the ship, took down the remaining guards, and headed straight for Lord Varkas's command center. When the two finally stood face to face, for the first time, there was the terror of death in Varkas's eyes. Elias pressed the gun to his head and said, "You chose war, but we have written a new ending." Lord Varkas tried to surrender in a trembling voice, but Elias gave him no chance. With a single shot, the greatest enemy of the Krell Armada was silenced forever. Elias immediately took control of the enemy's main computer and began transferring all their technological data to Earth's servers. But just as the transfer reached 90%, the ship's sensors felt a strange vibration. This vibration wasn't from a ship, the entire solar system was shaking. In his dying moments, Varkas had activated a space-time anchor that was creating a massive black hole near Earth. "Sir, if we don't stop this now, Earth will be destroyed in the next 10 minutes, the chief scientist shouted over the radio. Elias saw that his ships were running out of energy and the enemy's remaining suicide drones were attacking them. Elias made a new decision that could cost him his life. He overloaded the engines of his flagship, the Iron Will, and steered the ship directly toward the center of the black hole. His plan was to rupture the ship's nuclear reactor to disrupt the gravitational pull. A magnificent explosion occurred in space, so bright that the people of Earth were forced to close their eyes. When the light faded, the black hole had vanished, and the remnants of the enemy fleet had been destroyed by its aftermath. Everyone thought Elias was dead, but then, from the midst of the smoke and ash, a half-broken cockpit emerged. Elias was alive. Humanity had not only saved its world but had shown the entire galaxy that to challenge us is to invite death. From today, a new era for the world had begun, one where humans were no longer weak, but a galactic superpower. If you enjoyed this war for humanity, don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic HFY stories. If there is any mistake in this script or if you want to add something, please let me know in the comments.